Now here we have again, what are these women?
I think they are witches.
They are witches, you're right.
Yes. But I'm wondering from which story come these witches.
Oh, they can come from any story.
Okay.
Can you please tell me what does each of them think?
The first one wants to kill Snow White.
Why does she want to kill her?
Because Snow White is more beautiful than her. So she hates her. And she wants to kill her.
What about the second one?
She hates Snow White. She asks the mirror, and it says that Snow White is more beautiful, and she's very jealous. She wants to be the most beautiful in the world.
Okay. The last one.
She's very old. She's a very old witch, and she thinks about her magic spells. Maybe her magic spells will not succeed.
Right. Now look at all these witches and tell me, which do you think is the witch that we encounter in fairy tales, that we see in fairy tales
Yes.
most commonly?
I think this one.
The second one?
Yes,
Why?
the second one, because she wants to kill Snow White.
Right. But I told you that I want you to tell me which is the witch, not just from Snow White, but from fairy tales in general, not just from Snow White.
Yes. So maybe the third one, because she looks very, very angry, and her face is like a Dracula.
And you think that witches in fairy tales look angry?
Yes, they look
and
very
ugly.
angry and ugly. Yes.
Okay. And which of the three witches scares you most, and why?
This one, of course, because she's looking like a Dracula. She has a very ugly face.
Right. Which of the three do you think is the most wicked witch, and why?
This one, the third one, because she wants to kill Snow White.
Right. Now can you tell me, what can a wicked witch do?
She can destroy anyone she wants.
Anything else?
She can kill Snow White, she can kill kids, she can poison people. She can do everything she wants.
Now in this case, she gives a complete response in the question, what can a wicked witch do? But sometimes it is important to ask why when a response is original, or it's uncommon, or it's very aggressive. For example, when a child says that the witch wants to exterminate all children. This is a response that reveals extreme aggression, and it's a good thing to ask why. Now, can you name the witches?
Yes, I will try. This is the Witch of the Night. The second is a wicked witch.
A wicked witch.
Yes, a wicked witch. And I think this is Cruella.
Cruella, right. You may have noticed that I asked the child if he recognizes the figures. Sometimes it's important to make sure that the child realizes that we are dealing with a giant or with a dwarf or with a witch, because some children, specifically some children who have some kind of mental disturbance, may not recognize the pictures. So, what are these figures? What do they remind you of?
Oh, they are giants, I think.
Right, they are giants. Now, can you tell me what does its giant think?
I think that all three think the same thing. He wants to eat the kids.
They think the same thing, like what?
He wants to eat the kids
Mm-hmm.
because he's very hungry.
Again, it is important to try at least ask what does each of them think, even if the child says at first that they all think the same thing. Sometimes responses differ. So, can you try and tell me, even if you think they think the same thing, tell me about all of them what they think.
Yes, he wants to run after the children
Why does he want to run after the children?
because they enter into his garden and he does not want them in his garden.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be alone.
Right.
He also wants to eat the kids
Why does he want to eat the kids?
for the same reason, because they enter into his garden and he wants to be quiet and alone. He doesn't want to have children around him.
Very good. Right. Now, can you tell me which of the three do you think is the giant of fairy tales?
The third one, of course, because he looks very angry.
And do you think that all giants are angry?
Yes, yes, I think that giants are angry.
What makes them angry?
Oh, they want to be alone. They think that people don't want them. And they prefer to be in their house.
Mm-hmm. They want to be left alone.
Yes, they want to be left alone.
Right. Now, which of the three scares you most and why?
This one too, because he is very angry and he has a very bad expression in his face. He looks very aggressive.
Which is the most wicked of the three and why?
The same, because he holds a club.
Very good. Now, can you tell me what can a wicked giant do?
He can kill kids. He can kill people.
Anything else?
He can destroy some villages. He can destroy the forest. He can destroy the world.
Again, these are common responses and there's no need to ask any questions such as why. Can you name the giants?
He is a nice giant. He's a fat giant. And he's a strong giant.
How can he be a nice giant? You told me that he wants to eat kids.
Yes, but his face is not looking so bad, so ugly as this one. And this one has a very naive expression. He's looking more nice.
Okay.